Hello there, welcome to Nana's Classic Stitches channel. If you are new, welcome and thank you for clicking. I thank all my subscribers and returnees. Welcome to Nana's channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this in the globe. Welcome to Nana's channel again. Okay, today we're going to start with the style 2303. With this design. Now, my fabric, I didn't have enough. For the ruffles at the bottom. There's the pattern. So instead of me scrapping it, I cut it into half. Okay, I cut my material into half, so I'll have enough for the ruffles. I always say, you can always modify the pattern. You don't have to do everything exactly like the pattern. Sometimes I change things around, okay? So as I said, I made it half, just to have enough fabric for the ruffle. Now, the straps is tied on the shoulder. I am not gonna do that. I'm going to leave a bit of gap like the one I have on and tie it in the front, okay? So I'll walk you through that step by step, how I'm going to do it. And the straps, this is what I did. I don't want it to stretch, so I didn't cut all my pieces on bias. I cut it on a straight grain line and 2 inches width. I iron it into 2, and then I iron the edges towards the center, and then I folded it again and stitch it. So this is what I have here, and I'm using African print. So this is the ruffles that I've walked you through using the, what do you call it, cording for your ruffles, because it's very long, okay? And my pocket, I changed it around. I wanted it deeper, so I added a bit to it, and then I added another seam allowance to it. Instead of the original seam allowance, I added another seam allowance to it because I want my pocket to go in deeper. Okay, so it's going to start from here and go all the way down. Okay, instead of from here down, it's going to start from here. So I have deeper pocket. Now, so I did the same thing to the dress. I added another seam allowance to the pocket edge. And this is 4 pieces. The front has a center seam, and then the back also have a center seam. So this is the front. This is the back. Okay, and I added, I think almost 3/4 at the top, and then the seam allowance at the center back, and then I did the same thing at the front too. As I said, it's 2 pieces in the front, 2 pieces at the back. So another seam allowance, and then about almost 3/4 at the top. Okay, that's the only changes I did to it. So let me take my pattern pieces off. I'm going to stitch the center back, center front, and do the pocket side seam, and I'll be back. So hold on. Thank you. Hello there, I'm back. Okay. Center front seam is done. The back is done. The side seam are also done. The armhole is also hemmed. Now, this is how I did the pocket. seam open iron. Always don't forget to iron as you go. Pocket and everything is done. So I set the side seam and the pocket all the way around. I didn't leave the seam open at the side seam. And I press it towards the front. Okay? Center front and center back, I set and open it first. But the side seam, I set the side seam together with the pocket and press it towards the front. Okay? And I think this is it for the day. And next week, I'll do the neckline and put the strings in, or string in, and then do the gathering for the bottom part. Okay? So this is the end of the video. Happy sewing, and I'll see you next week. Okay? So here's the wrong side. There we go. So bye-bye for now. Thank you. Bye.